welcome back to M's Crochet Chaos. And today the chaos is my office. I know I said we're going to do some machine knitting this video, but first I need to clean up and make space. So let's do that. Okay, there's a lot that I need to put away from Christmas, including a Christmas tree and gifts and things that are over here. So I need to make space in order to machine knit later. It's the next day, and now I need to put together the stand for this TV tray. There are 4 trays. I just need something that was small and compact to just kind of live right here in this area that I can put away, but also I can take out. So that way, if I'm using the knitting machine or using my I-cord maker or yarn winder and things, and I don't want to set up by clearing off my desk or going into our dining room and using that table, I can quickly grab one of these, do what I need to do, and put it back on the stand, and it's out of the way and keeping the office as tidy as I can. I go through phases where I have the office really clean, and then there are times where all of a sudden life happens and it's all over the place. Last night was preventing the all over the place because it was starting to accumulate again. So I am really happy with myself for being able to just get that done last night, get the Christmas tree away, and we still have all the rest of our Christmas decorations to go that need to go away, including the real Christmas tree, which is in our living room. Because I had rearranged my office this year, I just decided I'm going to get a fake one and have colored lights in my office because that made me happy. We are going to put together the stand, get rid of this, and then I should be ready to try machine knitting. By the way, anyone from New Jersey or who grew up in New Jersey, this is one of my favorite mugs. The Somerset Patriots are a minor league team, and they have an alternate ID as the Jersey Diners, with a diner mug being their mascot. So on their website, you can buy a diner mug of the diner mug, and it's so New Jersey. I love it so much. I realize people not from New Jersey might think this is weird, but for my friends who are from there, I think you would understand. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, yeah, that's slightly bending. But I, in theory, can put it together. All right, let's see what happens. everything I have learned about the machine and how to take care of it and get it set up and how to knit, I need to say thank you to Sarah of Crochet Vision. Your video is extremely helpful. And your product list, it just great. Let's just grab the things, and I know that they work since I've seen it work for you. So I need to get the counter set up, see how well I can secure the machine on this table, get the machine oiled, and give it a try. Okay, let's take a look and see what is in here. Okay, some plastic circular needles, assembly instructions, tension guide, I guess extra hooks. There is a crochet. There's a crochet hook. Oh, I guess this is all extra because there's a tension guide in here as well with the legs, suction cup, and the screwdriver and screw. Some yarn that I think is going to be good for practice. Okay, I'm going to work on getting this assembled. The counter. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, casting off was wrong. I did it wrong. I thought I remembered what to do. I didn't. Should I have gone back and watched video tutorials again? Absolutely, but I did not, and it happens. Try again. But I am really happy with how this first one came out. There's no drop stitches. The tension looks really nice. So I consider that a success for our first try, like first true try. I did even get a color change in here. It was a little weird. It seems like it didn't quite catch at the right stitch, but was able to kind of make it still work by just tying the ends together. I feel like it's right here, but even still, like it's not that noticeable. So, okay, we gave machine knitting a go. I am going to go get some dinner because I should do that. And we can try again later this week. All right, so it's been a couple days since I last recorded. I did not feel like recording yesterday. One, I just didn't feel like recording yesterday. I was home, just me and the dog, because James was working. And also, given what happened yesterday, um, on January 7th in Minneapolis, yeah, I was not in the mood to film silly crochet, cool, casual. Um, I want to make this very clear up front. If you are a supporter of this administration or voted for this administration under protest of having Kamala Harris as our president, um, this is not the channel for you. This is a place where, one, I am a bi individual, and while I'm in a het presenting relationship, I am not heterosexual. So there's that. And two, there's systemic oppression to people of color. And we have been witnessing authoritarianism, and we just saw no repercussions for an ICE agent to just shoot a woman in the face as she was trying to leave. So I took a break from trying to film anything for the week yesterday. I know it's a tough subject to have to bring up, but I do want to make it very clear who I am, what I support, whom I support, and what is not going to be tolerated here on this channel. And now that we have done that, I got my very first order from Kirschner's today. I had never ordered from them before, but I went shopping for myself at Michael's on the 29th. My birthday's December 30th. So I did a little birthday shopping, but there were some things that I specifically wanted to get, such as velvet yarn, and I was not finding any velvet yarn at Michael's, at least the Michael's I went to. And then there were some things that I found that I only got one skein in, or I just really liked how it was, but there weren't other colors for it. So I put an order in for Hirschner's and that on my birthday. And it arrived today. So I'm very excited to check into this. And after we go through the yarn I got, let's give machine knitting another go. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay. So we've got some things here. So it's mostly Big Twist and then some Hirschner's yarn. Uh, So I have a lot of Big Twist solid. I had done some panic buying when Joann's was closing and got a good amount of Big Twist value in solid colors. But I had not gotten anything in stripes or ombres or any other fun colorways. And when I was at Michael's, I found a gray ombre and I really liked it, but that was literally the only thing they had that wasn't solid. And I grabbed that, but I also wanted to try and see if I can get some more stuff. So I went to Hirschner's and got some different colorways. And then I also got some of their velvet yarn. I have currently brunette baby velvet, but it's all in the same light blue. It's actually, oh, it's this guy right here, and it's super pretty, but I do want to be making scrunchies, and I wanted scrunchies in more than just this one color. Um, so this is beautiful, and I've already worked up two scrunchies in it, and I really like it, but I wanted more velvet yarn to make different color scrunchies. Oh, struggle. Get on your hook. Oh my goodness. Why won't you behave? Am I going too high? What is going on? Uh, nope. Now I'm just unwinding the cake. There we go. Good job, Emily. Good job. Okay, so first thing is we've got some Big Twist value. What? This is pink ombre, so there's 2 skeins of that. I need that to stop going off. Next, I have 2 skeins of speckle blue. I got 4 skeins of, I believe this is, let me look at the one that's open. I have to hunt. Yes, this is roller rink, which I'm very excited about. So I play roller derby for my local roller derby team. And I think this might be, I haven't even told my team this yet. I think I might need to retire this year. I have chronic ankle issues. It definitely became an issue. And then I gave myself a really bad concussion in August of 2024. So last season, I was still recovering from all of that because I smashed my head directly into a concrete wall. So then it also was pressure down into my neck. So it took quite some time to fully recover for that. So I didn't play at all last season. But since then, my ankle has been giving me more issues. So one of the ways that I think that I potentially could start doing some selling is a lot of derby events in this area will have vendors. And if I have something that is in the color roller rink, that is gold to derby folk. So I got 4 colors of that. I got 4 skeins of, I think this is Lake House. Yes, Lake House. I think these colors are gorgeous. And I really wanted to play with these and thought they would be really cute for scrunchies or scarves. Or not, I thought they'd be really cute for ear warmers or scarves or hats. Um, I had to take advantage that we were post holiday to get a couple of holiday skeins. So I've got, this one is Marion Bright. I got 2 skeins of Big Twist in Spa Stripe. This also was another one that I thought the colors were really, really pretty. So I wanted to play with that. And then the last of the Big Twist was 2 skeins of Speckle Bright, which I thought that's going to look really fun worked up. And then for Velvet, I only got 2 skeins. I got one of, it doesn't have what the color is. It's 10118000861. I don't know what color that means, but it was their sale. Both of these were sale of their holiday yarn, green and a peach. This one says color 118000863. So 6163. But they were having sale on these, and these feel really nice. It definitely seems thinner than the Bernat Baby Velvet. So I've got a bunch of hair ties to be able to make scrunchies, so I'm curious to see how these work up. I'm putting everything just back into here for right now, and I will get them put away shortly. But now that we've gone through that order, oh my God, derby people are going to freak over a colorway that's called roller rink. I mean, it literally is like roller rink carpet colors. It's just missing black. Ooh, but then I can use it with black. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let us get set up to use the machine again and see if I can actually cast off this side. Okay. Be back in a moment. Okay, so I have made it to 46 stitches, made it to 46 rows. I'm gonna cut and try the color change again. That's the right name. I'm gonna cut and try the color change again, and hopefully not have that situation where I somehow missed like one stitch. And then we will do another 46 rows and cast off. If you are hearing whining in the background, I apologize. It is close to someone's DINNER time. I cannot say it out loud or he will freak out more. But yeah, he doesn't get fed until 6:30 and he starts this around 4:30 to 5 every day. This is our life. Okay, so my mistake was I didn't actually put the yarn on the needle, and I was trying to do picking up things with the needle, but that's not right. I need to actually have the thread on the needle to thread it through those stitches. I don't know why. I was trying to like pop the stitches like over each other. Of course I would still be like a live stitch. Let's give this a go. No, it was like I remembered that it was the needle had to go. Like, what was I thinking not having the needle threaded? I clearly wasn't. Of course the needle needed to be threaded. You make mistakes, you learn from them, you go on. Oh, no, 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 no. Caught ya. Caught ya. Oh, that's one smoother. Okay. So this is the thing. I'm trying to not split the yarn, but actually be in the loop. This yarn isn't usually splitty, but nope. Oh, I'm not in that loop. Now I am. Haha, look at that. There's an actual edge. Oh, no. Get back here. We're not doing this in the last one. Come here. Hey! I did it! Not pretty, but it will do. I do have a headband. And it is a good 50-50 split. Oh, God, that is... Oh, now I missed some. Okay, well, I gotta resew, but... Gotta resew a little bit. Is it perfect? No. Is it finished? Once I do a little more sewing? Yes. There we go. It probably is blending in with my hair. But I did it. I have my first finished project from the knitting machine. It's so much more stretchy than when I crochet these. But I guess that's just also the nature of knit compared to crochet. It's just so stretchy. Yeah, so this is not sewn together well. I need to fix the sewing. I also need to, cast off and do my ends better. Well, there we go. I can fix that with sewing. I can tuck things in and resew. It's fine-ish. Would it be something I would be willing to sell? No. but I can say I've done it. And we go from there. Okay, we've got 8 minutes until someone needs his food. So I am going to go. He's just sulking outside my office. Peter, come here. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. Maybe I can catch him on camera. Hi. Hi, bud. Bless you. Oh, it's a big shake. Oh, black dog in the shadows. I just pushed the camera out of the way. Okay, we're done. Happy Saturday to everyone. Our yarn bowl is looking a little empty. We only have our main skein here for my Advent wrap because I have finished up the last 4 skeins that I had all kicked up. So you can see this was the one last week where it was giving me difficulty. We did, in fact, get it done. The next time I sat down to work on it, the skein worked up with no problems. It just needed a little time to reset. And then these were the next 2. So this was 7 and 8 here. But I don't have any more of the mini skeins caked, so let's cake up another 4. These are the next 4 mini skeins in our series. So you see we have number 9, this gorgeous magenta and some browns and greens. Number 10 here, we've got some deeper reds, and there's some really nice speckling going on in the green beige here. Number 11, when I opened this one, I was so excited about it. This dark blue and dark red. There's a little bit of browns and greens in here, but it just was such a drastic change. The way it transitioned from having these kind of darker red tones starting in number 10 to them continuing on, but then this deep blue that matches the painting so well was really exciting when I opened that one up. And then 12 is next, and you can see we have some pinks again. You can see there's like oceanic kind of look to this blue with some light blue for the sky in the painting. I have my Swift, it's off camera, and my winder ready to go. So let's cake. It was wildlife, or was it when the zoo animals? Rhino's name is Marushka. Oh my goodness. I can't handle that. Moonchuck dad protecting Moonchuck mom, and doesn't seem to matter. The rhino definitely said, I'm not coming over there, man. I'm trying to leave. So here we have number 9 all caked up. Number 10, which I really like how you can see a lot more of the red and the variety within it now that it's caked up. Number 11, I love this skein so much, and I love it even more now that we have it all caked. And there were so many speckles throughout it that I'm really excited to see how this one works. And then here is number 12, which also I really love the contrast that you can see now that we have it all caked up like this. And you can see how that will translate into the skein. I think there's gonna be a lot of really nice layering of that light and dark as you go through the rows. Those are now ready, so we're gonna spend the rest of Saturday crocheting. Definitely going to start at least one of the cakes with the wrap. So here you see this is the last row we completed, number 8, and we can see where we're gonna go with number 9. And there are a couple other small things. I started an ear warmer last night. I would like to finish that, and depending on the time, try some scrunchies, maybe. We shall see. Happy Sunday! I just wanted to take a moment to recap the week a little bit. We started off with cleaning my office, then moved on to building a TV tray stand, which has a broken piece. I contacted the seller and they're sending me a whole new set, and apparently I'm going to take the piece out and then send the rest of it back. We'll see how that goes. Then started with the knitting machine for the first time. Didn't really get a full project the first time, but got used to the machine, got it all set up, then tried it again this week. And we do have what I would consider the first completed project. We know it's rough. The ends did not come out the way we wanted them to, and has made the sewing together much harder, and not quite as nice as it's not anything that I would consider wearable even by myself, but I want to keep it for that. Just kind of, this is the first project I made, and we see how things go from there. So got that headband done. Also this week I had 2 other headbands I got done. The first one is this headband that's made in Karen Cake latte cakes in the color red macaron. I have used this before to make a hexagon cardigan, and I really like this. It's very soft. I will say it kind of tickles me a little bit when I crochet with it, but it's really nice and warm. I probably should have made this not quite as wide. It calls that it's a bulky weight yarn, and when I always pick up the strands, I feel like it's more of a worsted, and so I made my chains like I was working with a worsted weight yarn, and when it works up, it does work up more bulky. So I probably should have made it not quite as wide, because I did come to the end of the yarn and it is a little smaller than I would want it to be, but it does still fit like a small head like mine. Just not quite as versatile as I would want, but I am still really happy with it. This yarn is really nice. The colors are nice. You've got that nice transition. You've got 2 browns, and then you've got, this is like a nice way to see it, the 2 different color red oranges there. So you get this nice striping, but it kind of makes also some color blocking too, because you've got this kind of larger section of the red and then this larger section of the brown. The other one finished up last night before going to bed, which I didn't stay up too late, so that was good. I was in bed. I went to bed around 11, so it was not a very late night. This is in Lion Brand ice cream in their mint colorway. This is a DK weight, so you can see it's doing the same kind of chains. It's certainly not as tall, which I think is better. And this was great to use up some leftover yarn. I had used this yarn with making a 6-day star blanket, the one from Betty McKnits. And I used the lemon meringue as the center, tutti frutti, then next and ended with a little bit of the mint green. And I'm really happy with how these colorways work up, where it's stripes, but it still has a little sporadic moments. Like you can see how the green peeks in to the white over here, and the dark pops up at times within the light. So it's not exactly perfect stripes, which I like because it kind of gives a little bit of that swirl you get with ice cream. Then the other thing we worked on this week was the Astral Advent Calendar from Tony Lispy, and got 4 skeins done this week. So was able to get through skein number 6, which was giving us so much trouble last week, and then added 7, 8, and 9. I've got 10, 11, and 12 all caked up, ready to go. I'm happy with the progress that I made on that one this week. So there was some crocheting, some knitting machine, a lot of having to organize. I wanted to take a moment and say thank you for anyone who has stuck around this long. Take a moment to please hit the buttons that YouTube wants you to hit. You know what they are. And this has really been my highlight of the week, being able to record and crochet with you all. I've had a little bit of a rough week at work, and this really has been able to help me get through the week and to be able to have even more joy than I regularly do with crochet. So I'm really excited for next week. My plan is to start working on my fairway sweater from Iron Lambs, bring that whip out of its bag and get going with that. I'll probably even do some of that this afternoon. And I think I want to do some scrunchies this week with the Hirschner's velvet. That was the other thing we did. We did a yarn haul from my Hirschner's order that came in. So I want to use some of that velvet to make some different color scrunchies. And yeah, we'll see where the week takes us. If you've got any plans for this week, let me know down in the comments. And I hope you all have a wonderful time. Bye.